It could also be argued that Ms. Begum is the author of her own misfortune. But it is not for this court to agree or disagree with either point of view. Our only task is to assess whether the deprivation decision was unlawful. We have concluded it was not, and the appeal is dismissed.
I don't want to hurt anyone, even if I did have weapons or anything. It's kind of hard to swallow. Yeah, it's a bit upsetting and frustrating. I feel like it's a bit unjust on me and my son. Yeah.
But you've done this to your son. I mean, this is a consequence of your actions.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
What would your message to the Home Secretary be?
To maybe review my case again and have a bit more sympathy for me and understanding.
Read the judgment.
I think what really jumps out of the judgment is what the Commission didn't say. What they didn't do is endorse what Sajid Javid said in September 2021. He said, "You haven't seen what I saw. If you did know what I knew, you're sensible, responsible people. You would have made exactly the same decision. Of that, I have no doubt." In fact, this Commission, which saw exactly the same material that Sajid Javid saw, didn't say anything like that at all. He described the case as finely balanced and said that reasonable people might strongly and profoundly disagree with the way in which Ms. Begum's case has been determined. So, do you want to say anything more about trafficking?
I think repeatedly you will see in the judgment the findings that the Commission finds a credible suspicion that Shamima Begum was trafficked, a credible suspicion that she was harboured by the traffickers.
Much we keep fighting it, then I guess.
I think we are.
I think the only thing we can really say for certainty is that we are going to keep fighting. I want to say that I'm sorry to Shamima and to her family that after 5 years of fighting, she still hasn't received justice in a British court. And to promise her and to promise the government that we're not going to stop fighting until she does get justice, until she is safely back home.
Hello? Everybody take his bag. Don't forget anything, right?
Soruşturma kapsamında aracılık eden...
Go for here. To this car. Put your bags. Yalla, hurry, don't stop here.
We crossed the border. It was just a big field of nothing. And there were like men wearing all black with their faces covered with guns on their arms. And it was just a bit surreal, you know, seeing it in person.
What are you thinking?
I mean, at that time it was kind of exciting.
Really?
It was kind of exciting, yeah. It was different. It was...
You weren't thinking these men are dangerous, these are potential terrorists?
No, I thought they're here to protect me. They have these guns to protect me and to protect women like me and to protect the Muslims. So I did not think in my wildest dreams that they would hurt me.
You deny carrying out any violent acts or any sort of acts of outright terrorism.
Yeah.
Do you feel that, nonetheless, you have committed a crime to the extent that you should serve time in a British prison?
I mean, I feel like the only crime I committed was coming here, so I would be willing to go to prison for that. But like for the accusations made against me, I'm just gonna have to fight against them and see what happens. Whether I win or lose, I will just have to sit a sentence at some point in my life. Yeah.
Shamima's at home, pregnant. Were you getting paid? Was she getting your wages?
Yes.
How does that work?
Yeah. Yes. My friend was getting my wage and her wage. Luckily, they did give that. Yeah.
I understand any government's fear of either foreign fighters or their wives, but to let a young girl in her position who has lost her children, who has been through horrors in the Islamic State, be left here to rot in a camp, I don't think that is a very humanitarian decision, no. I know that she's no danger to anybody whatsoever. She cannot kill a spider, she cannot kill a cockroach. But we made a mistake and we'll have to live with the consequences. I very much regret what I did and that I basically lived a very miserable life in the Islamic State. And that I want to better myself and hopefully one day return back to life as it was once, create a family.
And Shamima Begum, what should happen to her? What should happen to your wife?
Wherever she goes, I'm going to go. If my country wants me, then I either take my wife or I stay with her.